Hello, everyone. I'm back today to talk about another documentary out of the Hot Docs Film Festival. And unfortunately, due to labor disputes and mainly because it's hard to find free editors, I've reemployed my old editor. So, yeah. The documentary I'm here to talk about is Black. I swear to God, don't do this again.
I'm sorry.
This documentary was one of my most anticipated, along with the one which I just recorded a review for, which I just saw, which is the Steph Curry documentary. But this was my second most anticipated, and somehow managed to still surpass those expectations. This documentary is something which is an absolute must watch.
Try it. Go ahead. Watch.
This document is a documentary which works so much better in an audience than it does if you're just, sitting watching it on your phone. Because this documentary really shine because you get some of the humor moments feel a little bit better when you're in like a crowd in a group. But this documentary really shines a light on racial tensions and racial identity, but in focusing on the toy. Anyways, and the creation of Black Barbie. Oh, there we go. That's better. And how this concept of a Black Barbie was expanded and created while looking at also the impacts that's still having today on Black culture and Black children and how they feel about representation in toys. This documentary is funny, which, yes, you heard me correctly. I'm saying this is funny and still effectively explores all the subject matter I just spoke about. The editing was great. There were a bunch of these scenes with the dolls and they move, and oh my god. That documentary editing, man, is unreal. It's really great. Like, I think it's underappreciated how great, well done documentary editing is. Like, it really tells a whole story without even the words. And I think that's a talent. But yeah, I mean, I think generally this was an amazing documentary, and it was funny, and everyone was just laughing, having a good time, and that's what documentary is all about, right? Having fun, having a good time, and again, the message is so much clearer and more broadly kind of accepted because of the kind of packaging it comes in, so to speak. And that packaging obviously is fun and entertainment. And again, they do a lot. It's kind of separated into three parts. Part one kind of focuses on the origins of Black Barbie, and then talks a little bit more about Black Barbie in terms of kind of the, I guess, the not peak, but middle peak of Black Barbie, and then kind of talks about the today's culture. And actually, that part was the most surprising to me, was what it meant for today and the culture today, because you think so much has changed, and when they put in that kind of perspective, there is a lot of stuff which just hasn't changed. And I just think that I think it was a very interesting watch, and I think a very informative watch in a lot of ways. But yeah, I mean, if you can make a documentary about Barbie which can make you feel emotions, you won. And as someone who's seen everything related to Barbie in terms of every animated Barbie movie basically in existence,
You got any Barbies?
I've seen Life in the Dream House. I've seen all of it. This was amazing. I mean, again, this kind of, especially in that third part, which I think really hit, was whoa, looking at it and I didn't even think about it like that. And you get these realizations. And again, I think that kind of thought-provoking, kind of question-asking thing is exactly what a good documentary does, along with obviously being edited amazing. Now, the other thing, which I might make a video on toward the end of this festival or something, I don't know, we'll have to see. But the other thing I was thinking about while watching this was, when do you not, how many times do you have to reintroduce somebody? What are the rules on that in a documentary? Because, they'll have someone talking, right? And they'll put their name up on the screen or whatever, and then sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. And I'd be interested, and when we talk to some directors and stuff, we'll maybe get a little more clear of a definition, or again, explanation. But that was something which I thought was, fascinating, because it feels sometimes inconsistent, but I'm sure there's a reason. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this. Go check out Black Barbie, and obviously this is great timing with the Barbie movie with Margot Robbie coming out soon. By the way, if Black Barbie's not in that movie, I am going to be angry. I was going to use another word, but I'm not. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow us on social media. We've got a lot of great coverage today, tomorrow, the day after that for the rest of the week. And follow us on social media at comicboys_, especially Instagram. And subscribe. It helps us, helps everyone. Leave a like, do all that stuff, and comment if you've seen Black Barbie. And if not, go check it out at Hot Docs. Thank you all for watching. Bye.